Good afternoon, everybody. But without further ado, let's just switch over to the screen and get back into our adventure. Now, I did take the time to actually redo everything that I had missed from the last time I died, so let's continue. We're back at the inn, and it is daytime. Ooh. Finally found the place I was trying to locate for a while. So let's go head over there and show a little Easter egg. This was something that was never in the original. Just a little funny little thing. I always wondered how they got SARS so nice and tidy. Alright. Oh look, there's a Prince of Persia. I want to take another crack at the... Oh, this is not going to be a very good one. Trick fire. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I got access to the third tier. She still got to work on the second. Simply have to get to here. I but have to travel one tier. Perfect. Alrighty. Excellent. Now, where to go? Where to go? Just a moment. I'm doing a very important derivation right now. Let's see now. If the moon is in the 7th house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, mumble mumble, and peace shall guide our planet, and love. Nah, it'll never happen. Now, what was it you wanted to know? He has not had time to find another day. Find any answers out about me. Guess that means I have no reason to be here right now. Well, I guess it's a good time to go shopping then. See what we can find. I think I got a pod, but another one never hurts. I did do some grinding for some gold and all that earlier. Figured it would be best to do that. I think I will need to get some other work done. I need another water skin. And let's see if we can get him to upgrade our boots. Within 2 days. Ugh. Not much we can do but wait. Essentially the Adventurers Guild. Let's see what's over here now. No, away the Paladin, heal. Alright, I think I need to go redo the Dervish thing though. That I can do easy. Alright. Out into the desert we go. Uh-oh. Alright. Perfect. Ow! I oughta. Let it never be said I don't know how to do my stuff. First things first, I want to change my comp keys real quick, just to get my specials a little better. That should make it a little easier. Five, 1, 4, 2, 3. Okay. That should make it a little easier on me. I'll remember that order better. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. Ah. Here we go. Yeah. Ah. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Ow! Let's charge up a firebolt. Yeah! Alright, now I believe I am in the right area. Just need to keep going east. Uh-oh, scorpion. No thank you, I don't want to face another scorpion right now. I might have missed it. Darn it, I can't seem to find it right now. figure out where I am. Let's see now. Alright, so here we are at the tree. Alright. Now if I go south from here, I think I should get there. Ah, perfect. Beard must stay or dervish drift away. I guess I did complete that earlier. Oh well. Alright. I don't like fighting those scorpions. Too dangerous, really, with that poison sting, and I don't have the patience to try and go getting another batch of the poison chemicals right now. Alright. Well, at this point, I guess we need to wait. Nope. A hero needs their sleep, of course. Order some food. A nice breakfast. Oh, she dances tonight. Alright. Breakfast is delicious. Do not forget that Shima dances this night. Let's buy some flowers for Shima. Let's see what the astrologer has to say. It is good that you returned. There is much I need to tell you. Alas, never before have I read such troubling signs as those which guide you. Your future is very dark. Fortune. Darkness will lead you into a tomb. You will walk in fire, earth, water, and air, through temptation, and at last into despair and dissolution. Darkness will triumph unless you stop the last light. Maybe you should consider a new line of work and get out of this hero business. Have you considered accounting? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No. Should go to the Sarasop. There you are. I've been looking for you. Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm Ali Fakir. Honest Ali Fakir. Welcome to Honest Ali Fakir's used Saurus lot. If we don't have the Saurus you want, then you don't want one. Of course, even if you don't want one, I'll be happy to sell you one to you. I'm Ali Fakir, Honest Ali Fakir. Honest Ali T Fakir. I bet you don't know what the T stands for. Edgar. Bet you are close enough, though. My name is Honest Ali Fakir. Pleased to meet you. Personally, I'm a merchant. I sell Sauruses. I'm the local Saurus source. Would you be interested in buying one? I can make you a deal on a light model with all the options thrown in. Options like saddle, bridle, 2 feet. I've seen an awful lot of Sauruses, and I've seen a lot of awful Sauruses. The Saurus is the ship of the desert, and you can't ship it far enough to suit me. All a Saurus takes is a little grass, say a bale, some water, around 20 gallons, and a little love, and it will follow you anywhere, which can get mighty embarrassing at times, believe me. Picture yourself mounting your very own Saurus for the first time. You get up, you fall off, you'll mount up again and sit proud in the saddle, knowing you can ride with the best of them. I wondered when we would get around to a reasonable question. Do you have any idea how much a Saurus is worth? What price, Glory? Never mind that now. I'll be happy to sell you a Saurus for 100 dinars, but I'll settle for 50. Shapir. Shapir is God's country, and he can have it. I've worked the fountain, but I'm no soda jerk. Anyways, I certainly seem to be a fountain of information for you. Dinarzad. Fair Dinarzad. She'll change your money and steal your heart. Or is it the other way around? Steal one kiss from her, and you'll probably be missing your eye teeth. Actually, one kiss from her, and you won't notice that your eye teeth are missing. Now, that's what I call a woman. Money. The sound of centimes, the din of denies, music to my ears. Speaking of money, would you happen to be interested in making an investment in the future? You could contribute to the used Saurus Sellers Retirement Fund. This is your chance. All you need to do is contribute, and I'll throw in a used Saurus. Better yet, buy the Saurus in the first place and then I'll retire. What do you take me for? A common criminal? There's nothing common about me. If you want to talk to these, take the money changer. I'd like to take her myself. She will certainly take you for everything you've got. I've played the palace before the queen. Fortunately, the king wasn't around. If you think that's insulting, you haven't heard anything yet. Desert. To travel the desert around here, you need a good Saurus. A good Saurus will never desert you. However, the Saurus I have for you is your just desserts. Was that no, I want to buy a Saurus, or I know I want to buy a Saurus? You really have got to pronounce things clearly, you know, or maybe you don't. At any rate, I'm here to sell you a Saurus, and you're ready to buy it, right? Yeah. Aww. Aww. Ugh. Seeing that you two kids are hitting it off from the start, it sounds like a good time to start heading off. Hello, I must be going. Exit line if ever I heard. I will be honored to put your Saurus back into the stable for you, Effendi. Hmm. Hmm. Nothing out here. I guess I'll just return to the city. It's here we go. Hey you, I got just a thing. A keychain with a real sapien brass gun time on the end. Only cost you one dinar. Yeah. Oh, this is the new hero. This be the new hero, Rakish. You are most welcome in Shapir. The Sultan has been seeking a hero since the forecast of dark magic overwhelmed his year. Rakish. Just making sure I heard. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I don't think we're gonna get that much conversation right now, but a little practice never hurt. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see what Rakish has to say. The sword is the finest of weapons. It requires both skill and strength in order to wield it correctly. Your physical strength determines the damage dealt by your blows, but power only makes a difference if you are at least as good as a swordsman as your opponent. Skill is what really matters in combat. A talented swordsman can adapt his style the second the situation requires it. If someone only depends on his physical power in combat, he'd be better off wielding a club. Magic. The use of magic is often considered unfair by warriors unless the opponent knows magic as well. Of course, a dagger against a sword can be deemed unfair too, so if your life depends on the outcome of the battle, it would be foolish not to rely on spells. During training or competition, the use of magic will merely result in disapproval and disrespect. Spectators will not appreciate your use of the Dazzle spell either. Since a dagger is unable to deliver much damage, a magical charge is often a great help. The increased chance of knocking your opponent back is especially useful in order to keep an enemy at bay. A zap spell can be the only way out of a corner at times. Casting leaves you vulnerable, however. Flame darts are powerful and cost-effective projectiles. They do not pack a physical punch though, and like force bolts, they cannot be used in close quarters. Force bolt. Force bolts do not do as much damage as flame darts, but they pack a powerful physical punch and are useful to keep the opponent out of melee range. Like flame darts, they cannot be cast in melee range. Dazzle. Dazzle can blind an opponent, but causes no actual damage. An opponent can easily avoid the effects by shielding his eyes in time. Make good use of each successful cast. It may be wise to save it for emergencies like when you need to get out of a corner, but do not have time to cast a zap spell. Dagger. A dagger is incapable of doing large amounts of damage, but it can still be deadly in the hands of an experienced wielder. They can double as projectiles. I personally do not prefer their use. Training. Training is vital to a warrior's prowess. You can afford to make mistakes and learn from them. In real combat, making too many mistakes will leave you gravely injured or even dead. Uhura. In order to become a warrior in Uhura's tribe, one must be speedy, accurate, and agile. This is easily recognized in her fighting style. Uhura depends on her agility and ability to get the better of her opponents. Properly evading or blocking Uhura's attacks should be the first thing on your mind at all times. Attack when you see an opening, but be prepared for counter attacks. Style. Seeing that you do not excel in fighting technique, your best strategy may be to avoid hanging out in melee range too much. On the other hand, getting cornered is a predicament you should avoid at all costs, as it will be very hard to get out of. Once your opponent starts advancing, approach him in order to avoid terrain loss. A safe way to battle is to stay inside melee range until your opponent attempts to attack. As soon as he moves, jump back, use magic, and close the gap against him while your opponent is recovering. This might not grant you quick victories, but will not result in quick defeats either. Technique. There are several techniques that can aid you in battle. Proper use of each of them is often the key to victory. Yeah. When mounting on offense, a plunge can be used to follow up a swing for additional damage. When you are forced to jump back to avoid damage, your instincts may trigger the leaping lunge. The lunge is useful as a surprise attack, but only someone who has mastered his weapon will be able to use it at will. The lunge depends more on instinct than anything else. The leaping lunge cannot be employed directly, but will be randomly activated when jumping back. Plunge. The plunge is a quick and easy follow-up whenever your swing connects. Repeated plunges can make just the difference in damage you need. To do the plunge, tap B during the last part of the swing. Challenge. I am sorry, but I know little of the odds of fighting with a dagger, and thus would not be an appropriate sparring partner for you. Alright, let's get some practice in. Yeah. I'm dominating her right now. Alright. Bing! Brigands in the desert better watch out for you. They be in big trouble. Daggers are incapable of inflicting large wounds, but their lightweight makes it easy to string attacks together. Next time you fight, try following up a swing with a plunging attack. This will compensate for the limited damage your weapon can do. Dodging attacks be good, but against multiple enemies you may run out of room quickly. If you get into a fight with a pack of Jackalmen, protect your flank by kicking approaching foes in the chest while focusing on the main attacker. Execute the sidekick by pressing E while an enemy is near your flank or back. Jumping back is often the most inefficient way to defend yourself, as you give up terrain and you will be left in a position where a quick counterattack is not an option. Yet by using your instincts, you will be able to launch occasionally. Being on feet be better than being on ground. You cannot attack while on ground. When being hit, use agility to land on feet and keep guard up. Enough practice for today. Oh! I challenge you all to a wager of skill versus skill. Who will dare to follow where I lead across this narrow path of rope? Who will risk a dinar in his very life that he may gain 5 dinars in return? I'll give it a try. You are most brave. Now let's see if you are skilled as well. Let's give this a try. Oh, darn. I don't think I can do it. Oops. I didn't do that right, did I? Alright. Oh. He's hustling me. No, thank you. Best not do that. Alright. Let's see now. What to try? You know what? I feel like we should give some Forceball Theory a good day today. Challenge to a game. Ooh, this is not a very good one. Ah! Take that. Uh-uh. Potential win. Just need to keep him off his toes a minute. Alright. Yeah! Woo! We got him. Two thumbs up, Chup. Here's a little reward to show I'm a good sport. Feel your magical powers being completely restored. Not bad, not bad. How much time did that chew up? Not a lot, not a lot. Let's go check up on the other worker. Hello. I am still working on your boots, hero. The emblem of the bellows above the door looks like the real thing. You know what? I think I want to talk to him about that. Great. I want to ask him about the bellows. The bellows are a sign of my trade. What about them? No. Alright. Gotcha. I have successfully arm wrestled him. Let's see now. What to do? What to do? I suppose it's a good time to go. Just go hunting a little bit. Oop, what do we have here? Albuquerque. 152,700 cubits. Should have taken a left at Albuquerque. Yeah, there's a lot more to do, but at the same time... Ooh, another sign. Albuquerque. Really finding those signs all over the place. Horror hours. Downtown Shapir. Next exit. Uh-oh. Just in case. Down it goes. Here we go. Just exploration at this point. Uh-oh. What do we got? What do we got? Another scorpion. I just need to go down. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Don't want to keep fighting scorpions over and over. That's terrible. I'm just getting royally lost. I can't seem to call the darn thing. Hmm? Let's try something. Yeah. Oh, dang it, it's bugged a little bit. Alright, I think I can get back. As long as I go north. Get to the other mountainside. Now go west. Should get me back into place. Oof. Worst case, worst, I can cheat it to get back, but I don't really want to have to do that. Should be able to get back now. Just fine. Ooh, excuse me. there's not much going on during the day today, so let's just rest up for till the evening and watch the dance. Don't worry, things will get a little more adventurous here in a bit. If you will be seated, then you will see my Shima dance. Hmm. You applaud long and hard for your friend Shima's dancing prowess. Order a meal, please. I have prepared a meal of rabbit with apricots and roast chicken with sherbet for this night's meal. May it bring you pleasure. Now that we've watched the dance, we can sleep till morning. Welcome here. Daily, much happened. The poet Omar will thrill us, thrill all who hear, with his words of song after the setting of the sun in our own inn. We should be able to go get our boots now, actually. I am still working on your boots, hero. Really? Back to the inn. Hero friend, a most strange fire has been seen outside the inn. Take care as you leave. Fire sale today. I sell you real wood burned by a real fire elemental. Be the first on your own block to own this. My name is the fire elemental. He burned down this place. I guess maybe he know like a souvenir. Hey, the fire elemental burned down my shop. I think maybe I got to go into fire insurance. If I insure you, you'll get fired. Mm. It must have happened just as I was. I want to hear Omar's poem tonight. We'll deal with the elemental in a bit. The poet will soon speak if you will be but seated. Of course, of course. In the month the serpent, in the year the Jinn, a shadow passed over the Carter's Tail Inn. Astrologers foretell that doom shall come to dwell, and superior shall be set with sand upon the wind. Comes a hero from the north, riding on the very air. This sign's the first to then beware, for darkness soon shall fall, and shadow cover all, the city and the ones now living there. The first doom shall be fired, which shall burn the very stone, the next is air, and rocks are overthrown. Earth shall be the third, then the final doom is heard, the water gone, the city parched like bone. Unless the one called hero is a hero true indeed, who comes to help the city in its need, then we'll face the depths of doom, the darkness of the tomb. From the elemental's master we are freed. There is no need for that. I am a poet, rich in spirit already. Many forget that polite thing to do, breaching too often are given by few. I accept and confide, and I guess you would pride the same I extend now to you. The poet Omar is honored by your greetings and wishes you the same in return. You are most welcome, hero who came here. May you always be so welcome in Shapir. Such a thing was done with pleasure, hero, and needs not mention. Let's ask this fellow's name. I am the poet, teller of tales that all might hear, speaker of speeches, weaver of words for all Shapir, giver of gossip, writer of rhymes, narrator of news. I am called Omar, teacher of truths to all now near. The poet is a source of information and entertainment for the land. Companion, conscience, ready to defend, teller of those that they may comprehend. A man of pride, yet sits he by my side, a person I am pleased to call my friend. The poet, may his poems be praised, is most flattering in his assessment of me. I am but his follower. The poem. A poem is but words, used in a different way, in which the meaning is far more than words can say. A poem goes beyond the mere meaning of its words to express the deeper truth within them. Daily news. News abound in this city and land, of such shall I speak, may you learn what you can. The poet would be happy to discuss such matters with you. A rumor, 'tis whispered by the Kata, that our hero had been sought by their kindred seeking elsewhere to this city he was brought. From their homeland they were banished, now they seek there to return, and their hero shall return them to the place that they ever yearn. The Kata were driven from their home in Regier last year. It is said that they now have a hero who shall return their home to them. Shapir. From the mountains whose tips touch the stars, to the city streets filled with bazaars, to the deserts of flowing golden sand, a tapestry of art across the land. The beauty of this land must be experienced to truly appreciate it. The inn. It is said that in Shapir there is an inn that in all the world you will not find its twin. The food is fine when there you care to dine most excellently run by Katakin. The Kata's Tail Inn is an excellent in its food and entertainment. The fountain. In the center of the city stands a fountain flowing free, pours the lifeblood of the living, water washing endlessly. The water of the fountain sustains everything around. Dinarzad. When a stranger seeks to purchase in this land some things of finery or of purpose grand, from the shops of the bazaar he must first have a dinar. The money changer's purse will fill his hand. The money changer exchanges coins from distant lands to her own centimes and dinars. Aziza. A wizard woman weaves the warp of spells, by which is watched what incidents befell. Aziza sees the present and the past, perceives what is, and thus Shabi foretells. The enchantress Aziza uses her magic to see events which occur in this land. The Adventurers Guild. A place where the adventurer may pause and practice for a while, but choose a cause. No matter where he travels, there he knows he will find the guild hall waiting where he goes. The Adventurers Guild Hall is on the west side of the Plaza of the Fighters. The Astrologer. Through the door at the end of the Tarika stars, the man who can see in the lights of the sky, and the night's nature's plan for the man on the sands. In the towns of the lands down below, what is writ of the date and the deeds that their fate will bestow. The astrologer sees the future in the patterns of the stars at night. Some questions are far better left unsaid, till greater troubles follow in their stead. It is best that you do not ask about the Thieves' Guild. The Wit. A wizard once did open up a door into a place that none had seen before, where spells are taught and magic is the key to ponder over dusty books of lore. The doorway to the Wizards Institute of Technosry is in the city. The Bazaar. For all who journey from the lands afar, the center of the city, the Bazaar, is filled with merchants, magic, and shall be a wonder to behold, a joy to see. The Bazaar of the Merchants is a lure for tourists. Yeah, I'm not exactly a tourist, but I guess some of the stuff they have there is useful. The palace gates are open to but few, only those the Sultan summoned can go through. Entrance to the palace is by invitation only. The Sultan. There is a Sultan in the land of Shapir, who speaks but truth and causes all to hear, to whom all the people praise and cheer, the righteous rejoice, and the foul all fear. The Sultan Haram al-Rashid, may his name be known always, is a most powerful and perceptive ruler. Desert. A place where all must fight just to survive. Forethought and wit shall help thee stay alive. Only the toughest or smartest can survive the desert alone. Razir. The dark has touched her and has turned aside all things of light that once did there abide. Razir is left to crumble in despair. His wickedness and folly now reside. But in the doer's arrogance and pride, the light grows ever stronger now outside. A hero strives to force the darkness back and into morning shall be Arizia's guide. The city of Arizia has been overcome by darkness, yet there shall be a hero to return her to the light. The darkness gathers, and a man then strives to do evil to another. Darkness thrives, the darkness smiles, and those it gathers fights. The light in darkness as it takes their lives. Darkness delights in doing evil. A hero. You may ask, what is a hero? Yet the answer very clear, he is the one that faces fear when the darkness gathers near. A hero will brave the very darkness for the needs of others. The words of departure are what I do here. Farewell till the next time you lend me your ear. Farewell, hero. Sleep till morning. Ooh, I better get some food in my belly. Breakfast. The cattle merchants could not sit up in the plaza outside with the fire this morning. Alright. Now let's ask about this fire. Ooh. I should probably... Well, if there's a fire elemental loose... Daily news. This incense is made from the finest frankincense. It should attract the flame as the moth is attracted to it. It is only 70 centimes. Let's make a purchase. I can afford that. Thank you for your patronage. I guess he's not going to tell me much right now. Although I did buy the incense, so that's something. Boots should be ready. These will protect me from ghouls. Marhaba, Effendi, I have finished your boots. May they serve you well. Remember, if you wear them out, I will be happy to repair them for a mere dinar. Perfect. Boots. There's a elemental. Konnichiwa! Come and tell me who. Hola! How now, brown cow? Daily news. If you need to know the answer, then ask another prancer. To hold the handle, the force bolt Viking. I'm not gonna find much information there, I guess. I wonder if Aziza knows something. Tree. That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you that which we speak. I will tell you of a time long ago when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her very soul to become a healer and thus aid others. Just the facts, ma'am. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last your father gave in, and she was trained in the art of healing, despite the jeers and condescension of the male students and teachers. She became a healer and removed her veil forever. Right? She soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her skills and refused to call upon her. Some men called upon her only to try to take advantage of her beauty. One day, a man came to her and told her the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse aid to one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. She was led to an encampment of ragged tents. She soon learned to her sorrow that the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her I shall not say. She tried to escape them the next day and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow. They had nearly recaptured her when she called aloud for help. The genie heard her cry and transformed her into a tree. There are 3 things you must give her to save her soul: a gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. The gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give to someone who has been in the desert far too long. You must tell her about herself. Remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift, for they give meaning to the act. I know you can achieve the gift of kindness, but do you not yet have a suitable gift of sacrifice? Perhaps you will be able to do this another time. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as to tell you about such things. The elementals. There are 4 basic elementals which make up the universe: water, earth, air, and fire. An elemental is formed when magic shapes an element into a semblance of a living creature. Elementals are very powerful and destructive. They can be weakened by the contrary element, but they cannot be destroyed. Once weakened, the elemental can be captured. Once captured, the magical nature of the element can be used for helpful rather than harmful purposes. A contrary element. The contrary element or weakness of fire is water. The weakness of water is air. The weakness of air is earth. And the weakness of earth is fire. Weakening an elemental will force it to seek escape and thus be captured in a suitable container. An elemental trying to escape will be drawn to a container of an appropriate nature. If there is no container, then it will either flee or dissipate and reappear elsewhere. A container can be created by choosing an appropriate receptacle for the element, such as a water skin for water. Once the elemental has entered the container, its magical essence will be retained. One who thus captures an elemental will have power over it to use as he pleases. It is best to say thank you and goodbye. Isaurus is over there. I'm gonna need him. Come on. Hurry up. Strangely slow. Let's go see the tree. Ah! Great. Didn't mean to get caught by the scorpion. Oh well. Defeated. Woo! Here's the Saurus. Tell him about myself. You start to tell the plant about yourself and your adventures. You mention how much you wish to be a hero and how hard it has been to become one. You then tell her about your experiences in Spielberg with the Dryad and how you aided her by getting the seed of the spore-spitting Speria. You tell about how and why you came to Shapir, about all the friends you have made in this land of Shapir, and all the fun you have had here. Finally, you mention that you are giving her water as a simple act of kindness, that it might ease her thirst. Give her a hug. Returning to the city. Good day, Effendi. All horses must be stabled in the corral. Only if you dismount may you enter the city. fire sale today. I sell you real wood burned by a real fire elemental. Be the first on your block to own this. Should refill my water skins while I'm here. Okay. Not much I can do today. Sleep until morning. Should be able to eat something. Where are they? Where are they? My rations. My rations. Oh, they're gone. Well, that explains it. Better go get some. Oh, it's a doodle-doo. A dreadful fire elemental sucks the plaza, burning all it touches. Soon Shapiro will be awash in flames. Hero, you must save us all again. Hero, please take care of yourself. I worry for you. I only know that elementals are dangerous. Perhaps others could tell you more. Your breakfast is delicious. Yes! The fire elemental. Living flames which seek to consume everything. We shall be burned to cinder like a sour steak left too long on a grill. Oh! Well, that's not good. Stay away, stay away. Heard the one about the fire, sire? It's a torrid story. The fire elemental had a seething passion for a sultry old flame who burned him once. Seems his spark was worse than his spite. There's Ajor. There Ajor be along. At least there will be a hot time in the old town tonight. The fire elemental has a weakness for water. He lives in the fast lane, so you'll have to get him restrained if you want to make him remain, so that you can get him contained. To get the flame to smother, don't ask me, go ask another. Actually, well, there's another magician in town. Let's ask Aziza. Let's ask about the fire element. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as to tell you about such things. The The essence of fire is hunger. As long as there is something nearby to burn, it will be able to move freely. It can consume the very bricks which make up the floor of the plazas. Until it is contained, it cannot be controlled. The weakness of fire is water, but the elemental of fire will avoid water by moving away from its source. Unless you find some way to drive or lure the elemental away from the open plazas, where there is much it can burn, to a more confined area, you will not be able to use water against it to capture it. Once it is captured and contained, it behaves as a magical flame. Alright, so we have a fire raging down there. That's a problem. I think I know how to do it, though. First things first. We're gonna need to set something down. I believe... Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I don't have it. Oh, that's no good. This lamp of brush should serve you against the thing of fire. It is now your own. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Running. I need water. There we go. As you pick up the lamp and rub it, a small flame appears. When you rub it again, the flame goes away. You now have a magic lamp. You put the lamp safely away in your backpack. You faintly hear to the left, up, right there. The lamp glows faintly with pleasure, then decides it isn't dark enough to really put on a show and goes out again. Welcome, hero. I must be sure to consult the astrologer about the higher elemental. It must certainly be a bad omen. Actually, that's a good thought. There will be a great rise and celebration today, followed by a rapid decline tomorrow. What else can I do for you? Yes, you know, I have never seen that star. Elementals are things of magic and thus are ruled by the dragon. Well, I've got one of the magical items at least. Now, it is just a matter of waiting. Where to go, where to go, where to go? Actually, I need a moment. Be right back. let's see, where were we? Where were we? Ah, yeah. Oh, I've already talked. There's no reason to go there. No reason to go there right now. Huh. Let's talk to the... I have heard that it was you that vanquished the fire elemental. How wondrously brave you must be. Daily news. A rumor. I have been told that the teeth of the dragon are very useful for component, but I have never been fortunate to... Not that we know where many dragons are. For a fleeting moment, you feel compelled to put your hand in the oven, but the feeling passes. The alcove contains censers and burning incense. The next game will be uncensored. We have delicious things for you to eat. Mouth-tempting falafels, a fresh roasted lamb. Foods. Bumper sticker? Alright. Another decoration item. You give the box a place near the storage chest. I wonder if this will ever become a collector's item. Good time to be decorating the inn, really. Oh, Hero, would you be by spending a tray full of yogurt riches for one of my baskets? Wonder. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh well. It shall be alright. Alright. Alright, now I gotta decide what I'm gonna do, but I think I know where. First things first, I need my Saurus. This is gonna be real tricky. Fortunately, this time I saved. One, two, three, four. This way. Yeah. Out of water. I'm surprised I'm out of water. Yeah. Whew. Oh, come on. Good. Let's return to the city. Because I can't do anything without water, actually. I need to refill my water skins. Maybe buy a few more. Dude. much better. Back to find what I think is out there. Up to here? You know what? I think I'll save this for another time. I know exactly what it is. I just need to go find it. One more round of Force Bolt Flurry for the night, I think. Alright, now, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, genius. I already have an opening move. Excellent. Alright, let's flip this. Superb. go. Perfect. This should do. Bam. Woo. Two thumbs up, Chuck. Here's a little reward to show I'm a good sport. You feel your magical powers being completely restored. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Arrivederci, Gertie. Adieu to you. Bye for now, Papa Cow. I just love those gnomes and their creative rhyming. Alrighty. So, on that note, it was a perfect, nicely done run today. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I don't know when the next stream will be exactly because I am pretty uncertain when I will do it again because of the holidays, but if things go according to plan, it will certainly be next Sunday. Although I don't know if anyone will be in attendance because of just how worked out they will be. But until then, I just have to say, everyone have a good holiday, a good week, good rest of the year, and just have a ball. It's gonna be a good one for certain. Hopefully, 2021's got to be better than this year, for certain. Well then, till next time, have a very good one. A good day, a good night, a good evening, whatever floats your boat. And join me again next time.